Alright, so news time. So I'm still about, probably about 80 acres behind Augie. Not that far, but still far enough that it's going to make a difference. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work for a while here. He's probably going to get into another field that I haven't sprayed yet here soon, so I'll have to go over there and do that too before we leave. But I'm his ride home tonight. They're trying to get the seed tender empty. The main thing about these two fields that you guys seen me do right here is that field, this field, and the field that he's in right now are prone for southern death, SDS. If you know what that means, that basically means that once your bean gets to a certain point, it just dies instead of keeps growing and keeps putting out pods. Not good for yields at all. It is absolutely horrible for yields, and about the only thing that you can do is get a certain seed treatment. It's a seed treatment that we get on at least some of our beans here and there in places that we know we have issues at. So like this here, we know we have southern death here. So we got sudden death treatment. I think it's called like Lexon. I don't know. I forget what it's called. It's from Pioneer though, but that's what we're putting on up here. And then whenever we get over there to that other field tomorrow, they'll switch to another one, another kind of treatment that's good for worms and other diseases that could get into the plant early and possibly kill it. So whenever I talk to Sean again, I'll let you guys know, but it's something like that. And this here is also real bad for frog eye, so I'll probably put, sorry, I'm turning around a lot right now. I'll probably put some fungicide on it, try and help it out a little bit, give a little bit of a boost whenever we get there, about the R3 to R5 stage. Put a little bit of fungicide on it, and that should be about all that we'll have to do to this. I'm spraying right behind the planter, so I shouldn't have too many issues with keeping the fields clean. So we'll see, but only time will tell with some of this stuff. I know that some people probably get tired of me being like, only time will tell, but that's the truth behind it. I mean, you can't spray right now and then be like, okay, well now I'm not gonna have to worry about it until next year. No, spraying's an all year round job. You gotta be watching all the time, you gotta be scouting the fields all the time. So it's always a constant move, and it's always a constant thing that's going through your head. And I know that some people had asked about me doing a tutorial of how to run this sprayer, so I guess now's about as good a time as any. Once I get over here in these long rows, I'll show you guys, but right now I'm turning around a lot, so here in a minute I'll show you. Okay, so you got your typical steering wheel like what you would in a car. The only thing that's really different as far as driving is having this joystick instead of having a gas pedal or anything down there. You got a brake right here, so if you need to, you pull back on that and you ain't stopping quick enough, you push down your brake. So then you'll come up here, and on the back of this, there's two buttons. This bottom one engages the auto steer. As you can see, it engages the auto steer, so then that way it follows the lines. The top one here is what does my boom track, basically what floats the boom itself. So then you shove this forward and you go. This is your master spray button. If I shut that off, it'll stop spraying. This is this boom, that side, and this one is that boom. So, and then this is your center frame. I'm not gonna pick that up right now. This is what I can shut it off without section control. Let's say that I'm coming up on somebody else's field and it's kind of curved. I can shut them off individually across there. So, and then here I got 10 gallon the acre. I change that with this knob here. This knob, whenever I turn it, it'll change it to 18 and then 36 if I want to. I can set my tracks here. This is where I set my tracks. And your fields are all over here. I'll show you guys that here in a minute. And then that's how much I have in the tank, how much water or chemical I have in the tank. So I'm going to turn around here again. I'll turn it around. line back up on my next line, hit my auto steer button on the back of the handle, push the joystick forward, and go. So, and then I have injection system on this sprayer. This is my Roundup. This is running at 35 ounces to the acre at a 4-pound glyphosate. Running 120, 118 PSI, somewhere around there at the injection. The carrier pressure is 75, 82 gallon left. I just filled it up. I have ran 22,000 acres through this since I last reset the area counter on there. It's been a while since I've done that. And 6,564 gallon of Roundup through that. This one here is my dicamba system. As you can see, it's a lower rate, so it's running a lower pressure in both of them. The carrier pressure is the same because the carrier pressure is self-controlled. It's a constant pressure, and then the injector, what's injecting it into the sprayer boom, is a different pressure because it is putting out. It's what's putting it into the system. So then, as you can see, whenever I cross my blue line here in a minute, it's going to turn all of them on. That's going to turn green. That means that they're all spraying. That it's putting it out. That's 16 gallon the acre. Running 10 gallon the acre. And then this is your throttle, your high throttle, low throttle, pump, and your eductor, or not your eductor, your mixer, your agitation. This is a fence row nozzle, and this is how I spread out my tires. These two buttons here. Spread them out, push them back in. That's road transport, gives you a little bit extra speed. And these are for cameras. So I used to have a camera on it, but I don't anymore because I got it up there now. So there's a little small kind of fast crash course as to what you do whenever, or how you run a sprayer. Let me know how I done. I might have done bad, I might have done good, who knows. But like I said, I had a couple people request it, and I've done one before, so I figured I'd go ahead and do another one. And then one of these days I'll do one on probably like a combine or a tractor or something. Everybody runs a sprayer different, so whereas I might turn around one way, or whereas I might do 2 passes around the ends, somebody might turn around a different way and do 2 different passes, or do 1 pass around the ends. I've even seen people do 3 passes around the ends. But yeah, it's just all based on your preference, how you want to do it. And me and Augie are getting ready to head home. It just got really windy in the last like 10 minutes. Pretty windy. So it's time for me to go home, time for Augie to go home. It's late at night. Everything's all put up, it's like 10 o'clock. So me, Adrian, and Xavier are up here. We're gonna tighten these up. We was gonna try and grease it, but I forgot the grease tubes at home, so I'll just have to get it whenever I get home. I'm gonna tighten them things up because they're a little bit loose, and I got both sides of them to do. Just got fuel in it, in both this and the DB60. They're pulling beans. Is that what they're taking out? They're taking beans out up here, and they're getting ready to hook up the anhydrous rig. The tractor's on its way back up. So yeah, so all that I'm doing right now is I'm tightening up these springs on the end of this, so then that way it doesn't have as much wiggle. It's a little bit tighter. So I do this every now and then, probably not as often as what I should, but see how it wiggles like that. I want to take that out of it so it doesn't destroy my bushings. So Adrian's going to take that and turn that a couple times. She's not strong enough to do it. Give it 2 more turns. That's probably good enough. So then what we'll do is we'll tighten this one up down here. And I lied, Adrian, I don't need the 18. Oh yeah, I do. So then you'll take that, give it a couple turns like that, Adrian. We're rained out again, so we're kind of just waiting on it to dry out, and we're servicing fixing everything, getting ready to go again. Give it one more after that, and then that'll be good. Come on, you got it. You got it. You got it. There you go. All right. Go ahead and put them up, and then we'll go home.
I have to have that wrench in hand.
I guess I'll put my sprayer up too.
I got to put up.
That is not put up.
It is.
No, it's not. It's a lot better than it was. So and then the other day I had some seat issues, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fix that. There's a wire up there that's not making connection down here to the compressor. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got a little fix that I'm gonna do to it. I'm gonna fix it up and should be on our way. So what was going on is there's a wire on my seat switch that wasn't making connection with the compressor right there. So I went ahead and I ran this little wire right there. It's just kind of a temporary fix to make it work for now. And see, it's working now, so that's a good sign. And then I'll go ahead and I'll clip all this stuff back on the seat, and I guess we'll go home. But this is actually pretty comfortable right here. I might just take myself a nap. Make sure it keeps working. Oh yeah, it's gonna work just fine. Just like that. Backed it up a little bit to get it off the road. Had the seat fixed, got the seat fixed and everything. And now I think me and Xavier are gonna go home. We didn't back it all the way back out there again because of how wet the field is. Don't want to make too many ruts.
So how you guys doing today? Today, I'm going to top off the EF in this in the container. I'm gonna go top it off in the container before I go put it in my sprayer. So the container would be full for whoever else needs it, like Alex, Augie, and all them other, and Larry and all them others. If they need it for something, at least it'll be full after I fill my sprayer up with it, which I really don't need much. So I'm gonna come over here and top it off before I put it in my sprayer. So what I gotta do here, take it out. And just stuff out, so I'm not anything out. Get this stuff out of the way. Which I'm gonna take this and move it up here on the forks more. So gotta come up here. Set it down, tilt it forward a little bit, take the parking brake off, back up. Yeah, make sure the wheels are straight too. Might help. Back up some. The reason I put it on the edge of the fork so I could reach in there farther without like hitting anything with the forks up there. So what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna try to get it as close as we can here. Do I gotta take the lid off up here, lid off, then I'll raise it up. Well, it looks like I gotta pull into it, so what I'll do, come on here, put it down some, a little some more. Raise it up to like thick. I'll probably just pull up just a little more so I can get over this way. So. Okay, it's a little too thick. Maybe I can still raise it up. Okay, there we go. Everything on, shut it off. And now, come over here, turn this on. And as you can see, it's coming out. And we'll go till it's about full. So now we got it topped off. Now, time to take it to the sprayer. So we got it over here, got it hooked up. As you probably hear, the pump's running, but this one doesn't have the switch on it. So come up here. this. Got my hose. That should be plenty. We'll climb up the ladder. We'll take this, flip this up. Get the cap off, maybe. There we go. Cap it off. It's all situated here. And by here, and you can tell, it probably won't need much. It's about right here. That's the top. But I'm just doing this to top it off before I head out of state to spray. So when I leave, I'm fueling fuel and DEF and all that. So I'll be good for a couple days. No one has to bring me anything. See, it's already full. It wasn't in there that long. So what we'll do, put the cap back on, lock it, shut the lid, come back here, go ahead and hang this back up. It's kind of hard to do that one-handed. We'll come down here just till the pump will shut off. We'll disconnect this. Back up a little bit so when I let it down I don't have the sprayer. I'll hit my ladder. Got it backed up a little bit. Let it down. We'll let it down all the way, just so enough I don't smash the cord. Hook the other one over here, and we'll wind the cord up. After we wrap it, I'll take it, kind of just clamp it to this, so kind of just hold it in place. Come over here. And now I just gotta put these clips in. What I'll do, I'll take this there. See, now I got all that put on, all that put on, and now I'll take it back to the shop.
Alright, so news time. So, figured this would be about the best place to do it. I can talk and I can work at the same time, and that's whenever I'm best at talking. So anyways, we got offered a sponsorship with FBN, Farmers Business Network, and I signed it, and I love the company. Been a member of it for 2 or 3 years, so now I'm an FBN ambassador. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know, kind of weird to be saying that. I feel like I'm one of them ambassadors now from, you know, like other country. That'd be pretty cool too. But yeah, if you guys want to become an FBN member, there is a code down in the description, as well as a page. Rush100 is the code. They're still working on getting it all set up and personalized and customized for me, but I think it's going to be a very, very good opportunity for me, very good opportunity for you guys. And also there is a email down in the description if you have any questions about FBN and would like to have some questions answered. you can go ahead and send me an email. It's down in the description below, and I can talk to you guys about it. And yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys in on it. Finally got somewhere where I like it, where I feel like it's good for me and it's good for you guys too. So I hope you guys are all okay with it. It's a great company, I love it, and I really have been excited to back them. And I'm excited, I really am. I'm really excited. So yeah, we're moving around chemical totes right now though. Set them all outside so then everybody can come pick them up. And I probably got about, I don't know, 10, 15 totes in there that's empty, on top of the other 60 that's still full. So we'll get it all sorted out here, and then I don't know, I might talk to you guys some more about it. But it's a great company. I was very excited whenever they first brought it up to me, and I still am very excited. It's going to allow me to do a lot of things I wouldn't be able to do without them, and it's going to put me up pretty high, put me up where I want to be. And I never would have thought that this would have happened, and it's all because of you guys being such a supportive group of people that I got that follows me, and I appreciate it. I really do. I'm very glad I got the followers that I do, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. We'll see what all things I get to do, but if you know me, you know that I'm going to make the best out of it, and we'll make the best out of this stuff with FBN. So stay tuned, and if we get to travel with them or get to go do stuff with them, I'll keep you guys posted on that. It'll be a great way for you guys to meet up with me and talk to me, and yeah. But go ahead, and if you guys feel like it might be useful on your farm, go ahead and get it. They have all kinds of different things. They sell chemical, they sell seed, fertilizer, or not really a whole lot of fertilizer, but they do sell some fertilizer, like the zinc and the boron and stuff that farmers often use a whole lot. So yeah, check it out. It really is great for a farmer to have, I feel like. And I wouldn't be pitching it, I wouldn't be supporting it if it wasn't a good deal and if I didn't feel like it helped someone out in the end. So I just want you guys to know that it's a pretty big deal to me, and I'm probably more worried than I am excited, but we'll see what happens. I feel like it's going to be a long road. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, and I hope to get to meet a lot more people because of it and get to have fun with it. I mean, that's the main thing. I mean, that's the whole reason I started this, was because I can have fun. I can have fun and work and be able to talk to people, meet people all across the world, and I really have. I've been grateful, very grateful for the opportunities that I've gotten from all of my followers and from everybody. I mean, it's just been insane. I mean, and just to believe that all this stuff has started with an idea that I had one day, and that my buddy held up his phone and started taking videos of me. It's just crazy to think that that's how all this stuff started. And I mean, I've been an FBN member longer than what I've been doing YouTube. So you guys ain't, I mean, I've been a member for this, we're going on our 3rd or 4th year. So I'm glad I get to pitch it. I'm glad I get to be involved with it, be involved in the company. So yeah, anyways, back to work, or back to you guys getting to see me do work. How about that?